Hi everyone, welcome back to this series. Today we are going to see how to find Fibonacci series in Java. In Fibonacci series, next number is the sum of the previous two numbers. The first two numbers of the Fibonacci series is 0 and 1. For example, first five Fibonacci series are 0, 1. Then the sum of first two previous numbers 0, 1. 0 plus 1 is 1, then 1 plus 1 is 2, so next term is 2, then 1 plus 2 is 3, so next term is 3. In this way, we find the Fibonacci series up to n terms by adding the previous two numbers. Now first let's see the code and then I will explain you by run each line. First take a number and input from the user that how many Fibonacci series that they want to print. Then create a method called Fibonacci series. Inside that method we will write the code to find the Fibonacci series. Inside that we print the Fibonacci series. First we initialize two variables num1 and num2 to 0 and 1 and also declare a third variable num3 and initialize it with 0. Then we will iterate a loop from I is equals to 0 to the number to less than the number that the user entered. And then we will print the first number, num1, that is 0. And then add num1 and num2 and assign that value to num3. Then assign num2 value to num1 and num3 value to num2. And this loop will iterate n times, and we will print the Fibonacci series. Now let's run the program and check the output. Now we want some spaces between that Fibonacci series and add some space between them. Now we are taking here input 5, num1 is 0, num2 is 1, num3 is 0. Now iterate the loop from I is equals to 0 to I is less than input. In the input the value is 5, means I is less than 5. Here initially the I value is 0, so 0 is less than 5. Yeah. Condition true. Condition is true. First printing the num1. The num1 value is 0, so in the output screen 0 will be printed. Now num3 is equals to num1 plus num2. In num1 the value is 0 and num2 the value is 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So num3 is equals to 1. Now num1 is equals to num2. In num2 the value is 1, so num1 is equals to 1. Num1 becomes from 0 to 1. Num2 is equals to num3. In num3 the value is 1, so num2 also become 1. Now I will incremented by 1, so from 0 to 1. So 1 is less than 5. The condition is true. Now again num1 is printed. This time the num1 value is 1. 1 will print. Num3 is equals to num1 plus 1 num2. This time num1 value is 1 and num2 value is also 1. So num3 will become 2. Num1 is equals to num2. Num2 value is 1, so num1 becomes 1. Num1 is already 1. Num2 is equals to num3. Num3 is 2. Sorry, num3 is 2, so num2 is equals to 2. I value again incremented by 1, so I become 2. 2 is less than 5. Condition true. Print num1. Num1 is 1. 1 is print. Num3 is equals to num1 plus num2. In num1 the value is 1 and num2 the value is 2. So num3 becomes 3. Num1 is equals to num2. Num2 value is 2. Num1 is equals to 2. Num2 is equals to num3. In num3 the value is 3. So num2 is also is equals to 3. Again I value incremented by 1. I becomes 3. 3 is less than 5. Condition true. Num1 will be printed. Num1 is 2. 2 will print. Num1 plus num2. Again num1 is 2. Num2 is 3. So num3 becomes 5. Now num1 is equals to num2. In num2 the value is 3. So assign 3 to num1. Num1 becomes 2. Num2 is equals to num3. Num3 is 5. So num2 is equals to 5. Again I value incremented by 1. I becomes 4. 4 is less than 5. Condition true. Num1 print. Num1 is 3. 3 is print. Num3 is equals to num1 plus num2. So num1 is 3 and num2 is 5. So num3 becomes 8. Num1 is equals to num2. Num2 is 5. So num1 becomes 5. Num2 is equals to num3. Num3 8. So num2 becomes 3. Again I value incremented by 1 becomes 5. 5 is less than 5. Condition false. It came out from the loop. So here we get a first 5 Fibonacci series.